Hello everybody, I'm Renzo Mox, and today I'm here with a very exciting mock review, at least for me anyways. Old comers on my channel will also probably be a little bit shocked at what I'm going to do today. Well, today I'm taking a look and review at my very own, self-mock. Where is he? There he is. Well, let's start things off right. Let's get right into it. This guy is my self-mock, and his name is Renzo Alexander Contraz. And aside from that, I don't really have a backstory for him right now. I was thinking something spacious, something about space, but I have no idea. So right now we're basically stuck with a character with no backstory. Okay, interesting. I don't think he's a Khotan. I think he's probably from another universe entirely, because I wouldn't want two characters running around that looked exactly the same. Yes, obviously he's heavily inspired from Lujah. So let's just take a look at the Lujah Elements. As you can see, I borrowed the green, trans-green, and silver, but I added the blue, which I think the blue doesn't look that bad. I originally went with red, and while that was a very nice, vibrant color, I think I just went with the blue overall because I think the blue is a nicer color to my eyes. The red kind of was like danger, danger, but the blue is a nicer color to look at. It's a smoother color, and I would be using the, honestly, maybe one day I'll try the azure color that comes on Gali, because that would be a nice try. In fact, I probably will try that after this video. But anyways, let's just go right through the mocks. So basically, we'll start from the feet. He has Borak eyes on his feet, including his, this is a thigh, right? I'm going to be I'm going to be stupid if I don't remember. I'm horrible with human anatomy. But basically I gave that to kind of thicken that up, which doesn't look too bad. I'll give him that, or at least in my opinion. He does have these silver shin pieces there, which look pretty, they look fine. They have the gun holsters or sword holders, whatever you want to do, on the back there. And I'm going to take off his big sword for now, just because it's easier to see. Speaking of guns, you do have this, which I've decided to call the Squib. It's a dumb name, but it's a dumb mock. So the Squib is just a little gun that I made with system parts, and I think it looks alright, in my opinion. He does have this kind of blade to intimidate enemies from the back here, or he can take it off and use it as an actual, dagger if he wants to. Now here he is from the back. He does have the piece of unity. He can unite with Uxar, but it's kind of weird because he doesn't exist in that universe, I think. So yeah, and instead of going with I think the shoulder pads look kind of cool. And in case you were wondering what build this is Tahu Uniter, or Tahu Uniter's build. So this is basically Lujah Uniter revamp with Tahu Uniter's build. But I did give him red eyes. I think that does look pretty intimidating sometimes. He kind of looks, he can kind of look like a bad guy, like there. But, I think red eyes look cool. I mean, Tahu G1 had red eyes, and so did Pohatu technically, so they looked pretty cool. So, yeah. And now, Renzo does have a little bit of a cape going on here. He does use the Vader cape, and it's pretty big, and I think it works out pretty well for his design. It can kind of cut off his mouth sometimes, but it's a very nice big cape, so I like using it. It's very rebellish. Then he does have this. This is his big sword. Now, yeah, obviously a little inspiration from Kopaka's sword and, of course, Lujah's swords, but it was mostly meant to be its own thing. It's definitely long. It's a way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Let's just put it in his hands, and you can see how big it actually is. Yeah, that's decently large. It's a nice big rumble blade that I guess he'll just slam on the ground, cause an earthquake or something like that. I'm not really sure. My mock isn't super overpowered. He's just strong, and that's pretty much it. Aside from some other things, this is basically it. This is basically my self-mock. This is basically the end of it. So I'm going to wrap up the video, but this was just a quick look at my little self-mock here. So here we have a little bit of a size comparison, not just that, but a different universe comparison. So here we have my friend Bionic Sonic's self-mock Kasai, and I built it, I did have to use some different parts for it. it's basically the exact same thing, and the height has not been affected whatsoever. So you can really see how comparing them together is kind of unfair. I have a more set build, and he goes with a more original custom build, which I appreciate much, much more. So good job, Bionic Sonic. You have a pretty good self-mock. But this is kind of getting a look at how how my mindset works. I don't like to build custom things, obviously. I'm more towards building things that are already provided for me, and that's something I do have to step away from. So if you want to know how to build this, go check out Bionic Sonic's channel. He has a video on how to build Tahu Uniter. So yeah, go check it out. But anyways, on to the final thoughts of my self-mock. I think it's pretty good, and I'm going to keep it around for a little while. In fact, I'm probably going to keep it around for the rest of 2017. I will add on to it for the meantime. I'm definitely going to make some adjustments, but for now, I think it works well. I think it does what it's trying to do, being my self-mock. It's a nice, simple mock that I can refer to myself as, and finally, my profile picture will actually make sense. So, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and yes, finally, I have a video reviewing my self-mock. It's a pretty bad video, but it's still up. It's still a video that I've been working on for like ever, and it's finally here. And yes, this character has been through so many iterations, like you don't even want to know. He started off being like a dark red monster creature, and then he stayed dark red for like 3 years or something like that, and now he's finally transcended it into the Lujah realm. So he's completely different. In fact, I might actually build my old self-mock one day and show you the comparison between this guy and my actual self, or between Renzolian and Renzo. So, okay, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If not, then I don't know. But thank you for watching anyways. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.